Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to introduce to you the new bedtime affirmation. This is our nighttime reflection for the shadow. You should always empty out what you've gone through during the day so that your soul can rest easily. And you should always set an intent at the end of the day, something positive, because what you need to know about the subconscious mind, it doesn't sleep. Yeah. The subconscious mind doesn't sleep. And it is tied to the moon. Yeah. All right. Just cleaning out the energy. All right, so we are going to do the end of the day reflection, right? Let's call in the Holy Spirit. Holy Mother, call upon the white light protection, the golden energy that is calming, peaceful, loving, and nurturing. I trust the universal life force energy will provide healing and vitalizing assistance to my viewers where it is needed. All right, so we are going to do a reflection, nighttime shadow reflection. This is where we can empty out, and we're going to answer an inner psyche prompt. So let's just see what comes out, okay? So the first thing we're going to do, let's see. Let's pull from the cards. Spirit says. And let's see what Spirit says. Let's see what's on the topic. What do we need to worry about, Spirit? This is the amethyst. It's a very calming. It helps calm the mind. If you're having trouble sleeping and a lot of nightmares, possibly, you can put that under your pillow. It'll protect you. Because you got to remember, the subconscious mind doesn't sleep. And the mind is a doorway, okay? The inner psyche. That's why it's important that you integrate it with the light within you. Heal. Because it's serious. Right. So, and this is what came out. Release the tension. Interesting. Because the new bedtime affirmation that I wrote talks about releasing the tension. It's in there. That is amazing. I'm telling you, Spirit knows. And I had no clue that was going to come out. All right, let's pull from just one message for an abundant living and solutions. Just one. Holy Spirit, just one that you think we may need. I don't know why colors are coming to me right now. But purple is a very calming and soothing color. It also helps with overthinking, okay? It helps with clarity. Hold it in your hand. Crystals and stones have argonite and calcite that we have in our bones and in our teeth and ears. And the ears help balance the body, right? Right. And so, make peace with the past, okay? Make peace with the past, because we can't change it. We can't rewrite it. There's nothing we can do about it. We can make peace with it, forgive ourselves, forgive others, and move on from it, because that is a really dense energy that you want to stay out of, because it'll keep you stuck in the past. All right, So we're going to pull some inner psyche prompts. Just move that up there for a minute. Yeah. That could keep you up at night. Okay. One moment. I know it's hard to let go, especially when you lose a loved one. But trust me when I say this, they're not gone. They're just in another form of consciousness. They're in another dimension. We're in another dimension. We're in the third. And hopefully they're where they should be. However, that's why you have to heal the inner psyche, because we are all psychic. Trust me when I say this. We are all psychic and intuitive. We all hold energy, and we all have special gifts that we came here with. And if you sit quietly, and if you focus on that loved one, you may be able to reach them. You may be able to talk to them. You may be able to say what you needed to say so that you can release and let go. But let me tell you this. They knew you were there. They knew you were there. They knew you were holding their hand. They knew it. They felt you. They knew. So I want you to know that. I want you to know that they knew that you were there. All right. I know it's hard when we have to say goodbye. But it's not goodbye, because you can see them anytime you want. You just got to heal that inner psyche so that you can open up. Start going conscious. And you can see whoever you want. But before you even think about doing that, you can't jump from A to Z. The first step is healing the inner psyche, the inner child womb, and then you go from there. There's many, many steps, many, many cycles and layers to the shadow. And for anyone who wants to awaken to who they truly are, that's what my channel is all about. I'll hold your hand. But first, you have to heal the inner psyche. And not everyone wants to heal the inner psyche. Not everyone wants to face their shadow self. I get it. It's going to probably take me a while before I even get people to actually understand what the inner psyche is and how important it is to heal the mind and the heart. That is the inner psyche. Those two areas of the body are the most highest frequency in the body. And that is where we co-create from. You know, and I don't want to say this and bring this up, you know, but I lost 11 family members last year. And because I read energy, the family, they were so much in the death, in that energy, that they just kept bringing it. And a lot of family members passed away. That angel of death, you know? That's why when commercials come on in regards to sickness and you should take this pill and that pill, I'll turn it off. That's an energy. Trust me. The people that rule this world, they know what they're doing. Don't think that they don't. All right, let's get an inner psyche prompt. Do you get angry easily? And this could just be, it doesn't mean like you're going out there and just getting angry and fighting with people. No, it could be a certain emotion. Like it could be the sorrow emotion. When you think about it, does it make you angry? You know, losing a loved one, especially at the hands of another, especially, that's hard to take. It's hard to even fathom. But when you awaken and you learn the truth about this world and how As souls, we come, and how we come, and why we come, all is revealed. All is revealed. And that anger, that sorrow, that pain that you have in your heart, it dissipates. It dissolves. And you get a better understanding about the world around you. And when you fully awaken the way I have, and you understand the game of life. You understand how the matrix works, and the government and everything that is created in it. Yeah. All right, let's get another one. I've been called to get another one. I did do a video where someone's loved one came through that had passed. Even some of my loved ones came through. I had a cousin that came through. She was terrified. It's because she went conscious. She was so scared. She didn't know what to do. And I kind of helped her through the process. But she was terrified. Because she had a lot of trauma when she left. And when you leave in that type of density in the heart, you can get stuck. And that's why I made it with, it's not just cleaning out the inner psyche, the mind and the heart. There's just so much more to it. So much more. And for me, you know, I want to stop the souls from getting stuck. I know that's a big chunk to chew, but it's so simple, and it's all done through healing and releasing, so that when you do go, you don't get manipulated, because there are skilled manipulators out there in the you know, but we're not ready to hear all that. So let me just get, so make peace. Make peace with the past, okay? You have to, because that is poison in the body. Your heart will get affected, and your mind. When are you most judgmental? I'm being called to pull another one. Who or what makes you sad in life? Who or what makes you sad? I'm so sorry. I'm already reading the energy. Oh man. I know how it feels. I do. I really do. Let's get a message from the heart center. From Gaia. Let's get a message from Gaia. Holy, our Mother Earth, Divine Mother. She's the one who guards us when we're coming to Earth. And our babies coming into that womb, she's the one who's making sure that that transition is safe for us. Mother Earth. She's the mother of all mothers here on Earth. And then we have the Holy Spirit, which is her mother. Because Gaia, you know, she was named that when she was here on Earth. She fell from the pleroma up in the true heaven, and she birthed Earth and everything in it, and she birthed God too in the Hebrew Bible. You must move forward on your path with all the lessons and wisdom from your past experiences. That's what the mother says. I'm being called to read my message that I got the other day. I recommend going out in nature, walk barefooted. That's what I was doing. So this is a message from Gaia that I got. I'm very proud of it because I was channeling, and just to know that she came through, because I prayed to her. She's my Divine Mother. And it says, for every breath and step you take, the Holy Spirit will be with you on your healing journey. And then I have 8. It's the number. I, Mother Earth, am here for you, to comfort you when the world is in chaos, to hold you when you feel alone, to guide you when there's no one else around, to listen to the voice of your heart when no one else hears you. You, my child, are of me, and I you. Take root in your earthly soul, for it is the doorway to me, the Father, pure consciousness of all thoughts and energy. You are not here by mistake. Remember who you are. That was the message that I got, and I cried. I was channeling when I got it. I was just so proud of it, because this, I get a lot of messages, but this is so special to me. This is very special to me, and so I had it put on this so I can hang it and I can listen to the voice of my heart, and whenever I want to, I can get this message from her. I was going through my previous books because I do a lot of writing, and I had some other messages from her too, but for some reason, this message really, really touched me, and I think it's because it's going to touch the hearts of many. Yeah, a message from Gaia. I'm very proud of that. All right, it always brings tears to me now. Every time I read it, I get a little tear in my eye. All right, so just know that you are so loved. We're going to put the door away because we're not ready to walk through that door yet. But I'm going to give you a heart. Oops, excuse me. From me to your heart space. You're so brave. Trust me when I say this, your loved one is watching you. Always. Because the earthly soul is what comes and experiences life. But the higher self and the oversoul, they're up in the higher realms. The earthly soul is what comes. So I want you to understand this when I say this. It takes 44 days to a year for the soul to transition. In death, oh, it's really not death. It's you're actually living. You're alive. Here is where you're actually asleep. I know it's hard to fathom, but it's the truth. And if there's anyone that is, because I'm hearing pregnancy, and usually our family members, they come back as the next soul in the family, in the bloodline. So if anyone's having gotten pregnant anywhere from 44 days to a year, most likely that's your loved one. Yeah, because my dad passed, and my niece became pregnant later, about a year, because it takes sometimes the soul a year to transition. And she had a baby boy, and his name is Isaiah, and he's my dad. My dad came back as Isaiah, and that's usually what happens. The family, they do come back, and they come back in the new bloodline. So I just thought maybe that would give you some peace if someone in your family is pregnant or had a baby like anywhere from 44 days to a year. And I always tell people who come to me, even my loved ones, my family, friends that lose their family, a loved one, light a candle every day. Light a white candle, and light it every day. When the day you stop lighting that candle, that's the day that they transitioned. They left Earth. So, yeah. Okay? Just want you to know that. And I know it's hard. It's very, very hard. When my dad left, it was hard for everyone. And he came to me, and he was on a boat, and he was fishing, and it was so beautiful. And that was his way of telling me that he was at peace, because he died of lung cancer. And so I just wanted to share that story. So just know our loved ones, they're always with us. They never really truly leave, because they're more alive than we are, to believe it or not. Because I know you're not ready to hear this, but this world is just an illusion. We come here to evolutionize planet Earth because it was birthed from a mistake. So, but that's nor here nor there, and we're not ready for all that, But let me share with you the new affirmation. And we got Spirit says, release the tension. So I always like to say bedtime affirmations, because you see, the thing about energy and frequency, energy, vibration, frequency, our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, our actions, our energy and motion, that pushes out a vibration. Whatever the thought is, because Earth is polarity of positive and negative, you can't think of them both at the same time. It's either one or the other. That's why it moves like a seesaw, one or the other. And so, it's always good to be on the positive side, because if you're not on the positive side, you don't know what you're going to bring to you, what frequency you're going to latch on, and what's going to come. That's why I always say, stay positive. Always remain positive no matter what happens, because the frequency, I like to call it the lottery of frequency, okay? Because you don't know what you're going to get. So whatever that thought is, that energy pushes out that vibration, and it latches on to the lottery of frequency. So catch yourself, start being mindful, pay attention to your mind and your body. You'll know when you have a negative thought, because you'll just start thinking negative just for no reason. And I don't want to scare you or anything, but usually those are, parasitic entities and negative energy, and they got to latch onto something. They got to feed. That's what we come here for, to be harvested and fed upon. And no, I don't want that anymore. I lived many, many lives because I was fed upon and harvested and brought right back into Earth many, many times. Yeah. And the thing about awakening, and when you do go, if you want to just heal the inner psyche, that's fine. You can at least close the door to the chaos in the matrix, the world, and open up to your soul so you can get that protection. Okay, that's the main thing. You want that protection, because that energy, the negative energy, is real. It's very, very real. And I feel, I see, I hear, smell. Yeah. So trust me when I say this, we are more powerful than evil, because we have both light and dark within us. And when it's balanced, which they don't want anyone to be balanced, they don't want anyone to awaken, because you are more powerful. Because when we were created, the seed was planted in us, both positive and negative, because that's the polarity of this planet. It's both negative and positive. And, you get to choose which door you want to walk down. Do you want to be in the positive side, or you want to be in the negative side? You get to choose. And it's very, very hard because of all the chaos and all the emotions and the feelings that we have when things happen around us. It's inedible. We're have that chip of reacting, and people get possessed. I mean, yeah, they do, right? People kill people. It's horrible because they get possessed, and it's time to wake up, rise up, and heal. It's time. And that's what my channel is all about. And I know it's going to be rough because nobody's going to want to face the shadow, their shadow self. Nobody's going to want to face their inner child wounds. But the inner child is within you, stuck, and wants to be released. It wants to be healed. It needs it. Yeah. All right. I'm going to stop. All right. So this is the new bedtime affirmation. I'm going to read it. I am now in my bed, free to release any tension from today. It's interesting this card came out. My mind is clear and my body is relaxed. I welcome abundance and wealth. Tomorrow, I wake up feeling revived, energized, and ready for the day. I am worthy of deep, restorative sleep. And that is the bedtime affirmation. You see, you just put that intent out into the ethers, and then you're going to go to bed. So basically, you're setting your intention of this is what you want as you sleep. You want to release the tension, release whatever negative energies you came across, people, places, things, and release it. And you're stating an intention that your mind is clear. You're clearing out the subconscious mind because it doesn't sleep. It's like the evil eye. It doesn't sleep or blink, right? The subconscious mind does not sleep. And when you're in your dream state, when you're asleep, you're in the awakening. You're awake. Your subconscious mind is up. And so you want to set attentions. You want to set that attention so that you can sleep good. And you're saying my mind is clear. You're setting an intention that I am clear and my mind is clear and my body is relaxed. That's what that means. You're setting it. You're putting it out there. The subconscious mind is listening to it. Okay, you're in control. This is what you got to understand, because when you don't heal the inner psyche, it becomes in control, and sometimes it can control you. I mean, do you ever drive down the street and see people talking to themselves? They're not talking to themselves. They're talking to the shadow forces of this world. They're talking to the entities, the dark entities, the spirit, the parasites, the leeches that latch on, that feed off souls, humans. Yes, I'm sorry. So that's what that means. Okay, I am now in my bed. You're stating the fact. You're conscious. I am now in my bed, free to release any tension from today, which means you're releasing anything that's not yours. Okay? My mind is clear. My body is relaxed. You're stating an intention, and you're also welcoming abundance. I welcome abundance and wealth. You're saying that's what I want in my subconscious, in my dream state. I'm welcoming abundance. That's what you're setting the intention. Tomorrow, I wake up feeling revived, energized, and ready for the day. And then the affirmation is, I am worthy of deep, restorative sleep. And what that means is, from the hours of 10 to 3, your body is doing this energetic dance within you, because the body knows how to heal. And I always tell people, You know, that, of course, ask for my advice. When you're going to eat a snack for bed, don't eat sugar. Don't eat cookies. Don't eat chips. Don't drink soda. Don't do any of that. Don't put that in your body. Eat something that's going to help your body when it's doing that energetic dance within your body, when it's healing, because the body knows how to heal. From 10 to 3, you should be asleep. Like, I'm getting ready. Because the body, that's when the body starts to heal itself. Now, you want to eat something that has protein, like Greek yogurt. You could put some blueberries in there because blueberries have antioxidants to help your molecules within the body, the electrons in the body. So I would do something like that. That's what I do. You know, your last meal snack should be something healthy so that you can help your body when it's healing itself. You want to feed your body protein. Okay? And water. Drink a little bit of water before you go to bed. I like to have a cup of water next to my bed, so if I wake up during the night, I can have a sip, because you want to keep your body hydrated. Your heart and the organs in the body, you want to keep them hydrated because we're made up of water. The organs in the body are made up of water. Ask your doctor. They'll tell you. Trust me when I say this. And you want to make sure that your heart has enough water so that all the blood can pump and go where it needs to go. And hydration helps. When you're dehydrated, it does a lot to the body, to the cells, to your mitochondria. Okay? So, water. All right. And that is the affirmation. I normally don't break it down, but I just wanted to break it down so you have an idea of, when I'm writing these affirmations, what it pertains to and what I mean by it. So, yeah. So I'm going to leave that right there. If you want to copy that down, you're more than welcome to. All right. So I give you love and a purple heart. You brave soul for coming to Earth. Earth is hard. It is not easy. It is not easy. I send you love and so much light. Good night. I am Sophia, child of the cosmos. Please like, subscribe, and thank you.